sir. Welcome to the backstage interview at Lagos Startup Week. Please tell me your name and what you do.
My name is Dr. Aristotle Onume. I'm the Director, Corporate Planning and Strategy, National Information Technology Development Agency here in Nigeria and also in Abuja.
All right. So is this your first time at Lagos Startup Week?
Yeah, really, this is my first time at Lagos Startup Week. Not to say that I've not heard about Lagos Startup Week. The agency as a body, I think has participated in some of the editions in the past. But as a person or as director, actually I came to represent my DG here. This is my first time of being at the Lagos Startup.
So please tell us about your experience at Lagos Startup Week.
Yes, it has been an amazing experience in the sense that I could see quite a lot of energy in the room. Even before I went to stage to speak, I interacted with a lot of young people. You could see the enthusiasm, you could see the passion, you could see the innovative ideas crystallizing from the heart of these young people. That tells you that we are actually blessed with the specific sector of the economy. In fact, I could refer them as our factor endowment. That if we harness the ideas, the energy in the mind and in the heart of these youth, I tell you that according to the theme of this particular event, it will be a limitless opportunity for what Nigeria could do, not only to Nigerians, but to the entire Africa as a whole.
I gave a very powerful, opening speech right there on stage. I was listening backstage. I heard a lot of important things that you said. But I want to ask regarding the NITDA, what are some impactful programs that your team has initiated regarding especially indigenous IT content?
Yes, NITDA as an agency has actually come a long way. NITDA has existed for more than 2 decades now. It started with the time when there are quite a lot of very few people that could have access to computers. As at that time, there's a program they call CANI. That program they call CANI is to ensure to help to massify the usage of computer across the entire length and breadth of the public service as at that time. So NITDA had done that program. There's also, as at that time also when NITDA came into existence, it was only very few people that normally have access to the internet. So NITDA devised a program they call the Mobile Internet Unit. Now, through the Mobile Internet Unit, internet is being put in a mobile device, in a mobile vehicle, and being transported from one place to the other, creating the awareness of what could be done through the use of internet. But that era has passed. We are now at the era where IT is an enabler. What it means now is that information technology becomes like a tool. So everyone who wants to actually participate effectively and efficiently within the context of the digital economy must have this tool. You know, before now, you could always say that it's the only way you can read and write that you are literate. But now, you can read, you can write, and if you're unable to use digital tools, then you can be said to be digitally illiterate. So now we are concentrating on ensuring that every Nigerian is digitally literate in terms of using the available IT tool to ensure that it plays his own part within the context of digital economy and also take advantage of what digital technology can also offer. It is in this context also we have come up with a strategic roadmap and action plan. Now, if you listen to what I have said on the stage, that action plan is very clear on what we want to do. We want to empower Nigerians to be digitally capable, fostering inclusive economic growth through technological innovation. And in doing that, we have come up with 8 pillars. That 8 pillars, the first one there started with fostering digital literacy and cultivating talent. Now, in fostering digital literacy and cultivating talent, we have the goal of ensuring that 70% of Nigerians are digitally literate by the year 2027. And in doing that, we have come up with 3 good initiatives. Now, those initiatives has to do with, number 1, we call it digital literacy for all initiative. We want to train 30 million of the informal sectors on digital fluency, how to be able to protect themselves within the digital environment, how to use digital tools to navigate, the environment and the terrain of a digital practice. Think about how a village woman who could just, because he could use his digital tool, he could be able to sell markets, contact somebody perhaps in Abuja, for instance. He can snap his heaps of yam. He can send it through Instagram or through Facebook to someone in Abuja. He looks at it and looks at the price. The person in Abuja can transfer the money to the person. He carries the yam and puts it inside a vehicle. He takes it to the person in Abuja. Think about that. That makes life very easy. It reduces the cost, it reduces the risk, it reduces quite a lot of things. And that's what we're trying to do, that those in the informal sector should be able to effectively and efficiently utilize digital tools to be able to transact their business and also protect themselves online. That's why we have that critical, very important strategic input as digital literacy and cultivating talent. Another program we have within the context of digital literacy is also to ensure that our workforce are digitally capable. They have the right kind of talent, they have the right kind of tool, they have the right kind of capacity to be able to ensure that there is efficient and effective service delivery. Not only that, we're also working with the Ministry of Education to incorporate digital skills as a curriculum, because we have already developed what we refer to as the National Digital Literacy Framework. So we want that framework to be incorporated in a curriculum in schools, primary schools, secondary schools, so that by the time our students, our young ones, our children are leaving the primary school or leaving the secondary school, they will have been digitally empowered to play their own role within the context of digital economy. So nobody will be exempted. And with that also, we believe that by the year 2027, we should have been able to train about 50 million Nigerians, because presently, according to World Bank statistics, we are at 44% digitally literate. So by training close about 50 million Nigerians by the year 2027, we should have eventually bridged that gap that is existing at this moment. We must also heard about the 3 million talents. 3 million talents for which we are trying to build the talent of Nigerians to be able to work within the digital environment itself. Not only working in Nigeria, if they are also able to export their talent outside and earn dollars for themselves and also for their worlds, they are making progress and transforming the economy and helping the entire Nigerians, especially at this era where there is a forex scarcity. You can imagine when we're able to train like 1,500 only within this context, and they're earning about $2,000 a month. How much they're going to earn within 1 year, and the kind of foreign exchange that's going to come into Nigeria. I'm only talking about endless. I'm only talking about only one pillar of that of our strategy. The second pillar is the building a kind of a robust research ecosystem.
What are some of the limitations that NITDA has faced in being able to equitably distribute technology across Nigeria?
Yeah, the question is apt. It is not different from every other challenge that you face as a government agency. What we are doing as an agency, that's why if you look at our strategic long-term action plan, we have started forging strategic collaboration and partnership as our key point of excellence. Why do we do that? Because we discover there's a gap between the government and the people that they serve. And we're trying to bridge that gap by bringing the ecosystem into part of what we are doing and adopting a pattern or an approach of co-creation. So the regulation that we are creating, for which the ecosystem may be running away from, is a co-creative regulation. That means you and I come together, agree on the best approach to be able to deliver, to be able to come up with regulations that can help us to catalyze the industry, grow the industry, and create new businesses also where every one of us can be happy. So with that, we are trying to bridge the trust gap between the people or the ecosystem and NITDA. I think that's one of the major challenges for which the government as an agency normally face, and that's why we are adopting the approach of co-creation in terms of everything that we do. Even the strategy that we have is a living document. It's on our website. You can always reach out to our strategy and propose ideas that can make it better. So it can be a joint ownership. Not that NITDA is there throwing something at you, or you are there throwing something at us. Let's come together so that together we can build a digital Nigeria for a digital future.
So what are the ways public-private partnership can enhance some of this work that you're already doing at NITDA?
Yeah, there are many ways. And that's why, like I said, I come back again. If you want to maximize impact, then collaboration and partnership is a pathway to go. Now, how can that be done? You have your expertise, you have your knowledge, you are a practitioner. We are policy people, so we are in the office drafting policy. There's no how we will understand what you're going through unless you tell us. And that's why we're asking you, come to us. Come and join us. Come and be part of us. And together, we can build a very ecosystem that can benefit you and that can benefit us.
I do.